Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to demonstrate several Paper Discovery die sets. I will be using a tag builder die set along with a few additions to create a shaker tag. This tag has quite a lot of dimension, an interactive element of course, and it can also hold a gift card. So stay tuned and I'll show you exactly how it's done. So this is tag builder die set that I'm going to use to create the shape of my tag. It contains 13 dies including mats, frames, labels and embellishments. Now I am using the two large arched frame tags to create the frame for my shaker tag. I'm taping them down onto a piece of cream cardstock and sending them through the die cutting machine. Next, I will be using the largest frame again to create a gift holder. I'm positioning the frame onto the cutting plate face up, and then I'm inserting this element inside the tag, and it fits right in. You just have to make sure this metal piece does not overlap the cutting edge of the die, but it's okay if it overlaps that little strip next to that cutting edge. So I'm covering it up with a piece of cardstock, then placing another plate on top and sending it through, and this is the shape that I should get. I've die cut another tag shape out of watercolor paper. Next, I'm going to stick down a piece of acetate at the wrong side of my frame to create the shaker element. So I'm applying some double-sided tape at the wrong side and positioning my piece of acetate on top of it. And here is my frame. Next, I'll be using Distress Oxide inks to give some more interest to my background. I'm applying a yellow shade, which is fossilized amber, at the top of the tag, and I'm applying the pink shade, it's worn lipstick, to the bottom. At this point, I have also decided to introduce the third color, and I'm using aged mahogany at the very bottom of the tag background. I'll be using a die from Floral and Leaf Corner die set to create a negative pattern on my background. I'm simply positioning the die on top of the background and sending it through the machine. This die is basically meant to work with the card builder die set, but you can use it for tags just as fine. In fact, all dies of this collection can be mixed and matched to create various projects. Now I'm applying some liquid glue at the wrong side of my background and I'm sticking it onto a plain tag shape that I have also die cut out of cream cardstock. This is what my background looks like at the moment. Before putting the tag together, I'm going to attach the loop to be able to hang a tag. I have applied some double-sided tape at the top of the tag, and now I'm shaping a piece of ribbon into a loop and attaching it to it. I'm also adding some adhesive on top of it. There is also a hole positioner die included in the set that you can use to create a hole, and it works great especially for one layer tag, but if you use several layers you can simply attach the ribbon between the layers like I'm doing now. The next die I'm using is a bird image from Bird and Branch die set. I'm going to use this flying one for this project. I have die cut it out of gold foiled cardstock and now I'm sticking it onto the background with the liquid glue. To fill in the shaker, I'm going to use a pinch of clear sequins. I'm sprinkling them into the center of my tag. Then I'm going to peel off the liner from the mounting tape that I have attached to the frame, and I'm sticking it on top of my tag. I'm pressing the frame slightly to make it stick to the background and seal the sequins inside, and now you can see them moving freely. To add a gift holder to the tag, I'm attaching the double-sided tape only around the perimeter of that piece at the wrong side. Then I'm going to take my gift card and insert the two corners into the slits. Then I can attach this piece at the wrong side of my tag. You can totally use a business card instead of a gift card if you want to add it to your tag, or you can use a piece of paper with the message. This way the tag will work as a card. Now I'm going to die cut a couple of flowers that are also included in the tag builder set, and then I'm going to shape them. You can use different flower shaping techniques with these flowers. The one I'm using now is very simple and effective. I'm using the largest stylus to create a cup shape of each flower. You can layer these two flowers to create one full bloom, or you can use them as two separate flowers, which I'm doing now. I'm simply attaching a center, it's also a part of the set, to each of the flowers. I'm going to combine these flowers with the swirl die cuts that I have made using leaf and blossom die set. Here are the swirls. I used again a gold foiled cardstock to make them. I'm trimming them down when necessary, then I'm applying some glue and simply attaching them right on top of my tag. I think that using this type of swirls as well as the leaves is always a good idea because they help you to tie up your flowers with the rest of the project. Actually, this is exactly what florists do to create their compositions. Now I'm using a little bit of hot glue to attach both flowers to the corner of the tag. I'm also going to use some leaves that come with the flowers. I keep using the same colors and materials that are already on the tag. For instance, the leaves are made of cream cardstock, the same one that the frame is made of. I'm tucking the leaves behind the flowers, I'm trimming them down if I need to, and again I'm attaching them with the hot glue. This is what my finished tag looks like. This is just one variation of the tag that you can create with the tag builder set. You can make more using other dies from the set and many more if you combine them with other sets of this collection. Of course, I will be sharing more ideas in my future videos. For now, I hope I have given you a general idea on how you can use the tag builder die set and combine it with other dies.